Hey everyone, this is your first set of notes for Unit 1. All we're talking about today is the different types of hazard symbols, and you will see some of these on your test. So number 1 is flammable, which just means it will catch on fire easily. Number 2 is poison. Number 3 is harmful or toxic. So this is different from a poison. Toxins are usually something that comes from an organism or an animal, so poisons are a little bit different from that. Number 4 is corrosive. This can be acids or really strong bases. So when you think of your pH scale, stuff that is very acidic is going to have a really low number. Stuff that is really basic will have a high number, and either of those can be corrosive, which means to eat away at. Number 5 is explosives, so things that can explode easily. If you're looking at a periodic table, the group 1 elements, so the ones all the way to the left, those are super reactive elements. Those are things that can explode easily. 6 is an oxidizer. We'll talk about what that means a little bit later. Some examples would be oxygen and hydrogen peroxide. A fire extinguisher, one thing you need to note on this is that a fire extinguisher is used on something that is on fire. So if a thing, like a desk or a table or a chair, that's a thing, if that's on fire, you would use a fire extinguisher. A fire blanket is used on people. So if someone catches fire, you're going to use a fire blanket. A defibrillator, this is also an AED. This is the thing that restarts someone's heart. Emergency shower or safety shower, this would be used if someone spilled a lot of chemicals on themselves. They would stand under the safety shower for a specific amount of time. Emergency eye wash, same thing. If someone gets something in their eye, they can use the emergency eye wash. So you have to actually hold your eyes open while the water hits them to flush out anything that's in there. Radiation or radioactive, the symbol looks like this. This symbol you might see on an x-ray machine at the doctor's office. And then we have biological hazard or biohazard. These symbols you might also see at the doctor's office. Just be really careful not to confuse radiation and biohazard. 14 is ionizing radiation. These can be deadly when you have high amounts or you get it over and over. A lot of times chemo is a type of ionizing radiation. And then we have MSDS. These days it's called SDS or safety data sheet, and it basically just tells you if there's any type of hazards for that certain chemical. 16, no food or drinks in the lab. That one's pretty self-explanatory. 17 means do not enter, so if you see the symbol, obviously you're not going to enter that room. And lastly, no whining or crybabies in chemistry.